Suzuki as a brand will win its first race of the season because both Karen Stouffer and Ellie Tonglet are mounted on Suzukis.
Gary Gerald already documented the problems Karen Stouffer's had today. No problems following the semifinals. That's the good news. Even better news, the fact that it was not a good run. Gary Stouffer says there is a lot left on the table.
Ellie Tonglet had low ET of the race in the last round, a 689 with a 3. And it's still a blazingly fast motorcycle, 692 with a 4, 191 miles an hour. And Ellie Tonglet has another Wally. Dave Reed.
Gary Tonglet high-fiving everybody, including Captain Koretsky, whose guys are waiting to go to the airport. How about this kid? Can you believe the beat goes on?
I don't know. He's just riding that bike like I don't know what. He's so smooth on it. We can make little changes in the trailer with the clutch at a wheelie bar, and it just picks up. And I don't know where he gets it all from.
Captain, what are you doing here, man? You got a plane to catch.
Hey, I want to miss the plane because this is really exciting. But Ellie, just terrific young guy, man.
He's incredible, isn't he?
Focused, and his dad tunes it. It's phenomenal.
Let's go down to Gary Gerald.
And with Ellie Tonglet, here comes one of those beautiful pewter Wallies, and it's already hoisted in the air. Young man, how are you accomplishing all of this and making it look so effortless?
It's not a lack of effort because me, my dad, and GT, we're just working on this bike nonstop. And I can't thank Kenny Koretsky enough for giving us a sponsorship with Nitro Fish. And without them, we wouldn't be here. And I can't thank him enough. And my dad and my brother, we've just been thrashing on this thing between rounds. And we're back into our old routine, and that's always good.
Well, the thrash pays off big time. Congratulations one more time.
Yeah, thank you.
At the Summit race, 2 Summit cars in the final. Jason Line and Greg Anderson, 16th time that it's been an all KB team Pro Stock car final.
It's never better than when you do it at your sponsor's race. They got to be loving life right now. Right now, though, you're on board with Greg Anderson. You see his road to the final, and he's got a little bit of a disadvantage over Jason Line. Jason has had a better car all day. Jason was number 2 qualifier. Greg was your number 5 qualifier. About 1.5 to 200ths of a second. Jason Line has been better than Greg Anderson.
Rematch of the Gainesville final. That was won by Jason.
Jason gets a big advantage. It should be gone.
Oh, he is. Jason Line runs a 660 flat. He has the win, but KB wins as well with both cars in the final. Dave Reeve.
Well, regardless, for Jeff Purley, it's a team win, no matter if I'm talking to you or Rob Downing. But how good of cars did you guys have, and how important for these guys to come back following the red lights?
Obviously, it's a big deal because these guys, when you're a driver, there's a lot of psyche that's playing on your mind. To come back like this, it speaks volumes of what group we have, what kind of team we have, and the depth of the talent on our team.
You do it again. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Jason, the question, last year you won 1 event. This year you've already won 3. What's been the difference?
I don't know, luck, I guess. The difference is the great Summit team we got behind us. All of our guys at the shop and all the stores. It's just a huge deal, and Ken Black. So we got a lot of great folks. Miller Welders, Cometa Gaskets, K&N, Redline Oil. I mean, without all those folks, it doesn't happen. So I've just been a little bit luckier this year, I guess.
Well done once again.
Thank you. Nobody's tougher to beat than that guy, let me tell you, especially in the final.
And once again, it's a turf war for real. This time it's for the Wally. DSR on one side, John Force Racing on the other. Opportunity for Beckman again to take out all of the John Force cars. I did talk to each one of them. Zippy was a little bit soft, susceptible in that last round. They shook because they were too slow, so they obviously have this car tuned up. For Jack Beckman, Ron Tobler says he's once again got a mean race car, has barely had to touch it. It just goes out, goes quick, goes fast.
It's pretty impressive because, you know, Jack Beckman was your number 8 qualifier. Quickest run he made in qualifying was a 4:13. Then eliminations, they have put it all together. A 4:08, a 4:10, and a 4:09. They are definitely the car to beat. But we know Mike Neff with that tune-up, when it's right, he can be awfully tough.
Beckman. Fast, Jack.
411-1, Jack. Good job. Woo! Did there 411 at 305. That was nice.
This thing was the dream machine today, guys. Right down Broadway. Congratulations to you guys. That was amazing.
He said it was the dream machine on the radio just now. How does a car that qualifies only in the number 8 spot come out on race day and look so darn good?
Well, you know, we've struggled really in qualifying here and then also in Houston a little bit with our tune-up and our clutch application. And we kind of went back and looked at some stuff, and I think our driver gave us a little bit in the bank there. So, you know, another great outings for the Aaron's car. What can I say? I mean,
that's everything. Congratulations on another good win.
I know how special it is because Aaron's, the primary sponsor of this particular event, headquartered in Atlanta. They've had a huge presence here this weekend. How much did that motivate you? Because I know you spent some time at their corporate headquarters this week.
Hey, not only do we have the Aaron's Dream Machine and Valvoline on board, the 14 magic hands that touch this car and the 2 heads, John Collins, Ron Tobler, made this thing fly all day. We kind of snuck up on you guys. You didn't know we were here Friday and Saturday, and we ambushed him today. What a great feeling. Roger Comstock from MTS hurt his leg. He's going to have surgery. Roger, you can rub this on your leg if it'll make you feel better. I am so happy for our sponsors, Don Schumacher for sticking with us. We know we're going to get the top fuel when we got both cars in there, so I'm rooting for Antron/Tony. I'm rooting for Army/Matco. We can't lose now. What a great day.
24 times Tim Schumacher has had multi-race weekend winning.
And here comes Top Fuel. Teammates Tony Schumacher and Antron Brown. Big moment for Tony Schumacher. This is the only race on the active circuit that he has not won. He'd really like to notch that one, stat guy.
Think about this. Every driver in the top 5 and Top Fuel race wins has won this race but this guy. That includes Don Garlitz, Joe Amato, Kenny Bernstein, and of course Larry Dixon. Of course, one of my favorite winners was Shirley Muldowney. She won the first Top Fuel race back here in '81.
And you think that's not on his mind, Mike?
Well, you know, Tony Schumacher has the great ability to really be focused and to rise to the occasion. We talk about him being the machine. His reaction times have been a little bit not as consistent as he normally is, but the key is he's gotten better every single round. Antron Brown, on the other hand, he's had 3 rounds of racing. His reaction times have been within 1/100th of a second. That's pretty consistent right there, and they've been good, all in the 060 range.
For another year, Antron Brown, 385 with a 6, 318 miles an hour. He has his 2nd win of the season, 11th in his career in Top Fuel.
Congratulations on the job you guys did. I've never seen you this fired up in quite a long time. The leg's doing good. Wins certainly help. How big of a moment was this for you?
It was huge. It was a huge moment. We were struggling the last couple of races, and we were at our wits' end. We put it in God's hands today. We just made the calls that came to us, and we didn't try to force anything.
The dynamic duo, Mark. Brian, congratulations.
And my wife, Jackie.
That's Mom and Jackie. Brian, hey, he's coming home. Congratulations, guys. Way to go.
Well, Antron Brown may want to consider being the mayor of Commerce, Georgia, because he's got to love this place. As we wait for him to get that pesky helmet off, the full throttle's in place, the Wally's there. 3 times as a Pro Stock motorcycle racer, winning in Atlanta. 2nd Top Fuel victory here. What's so special about this racetrack for you, Ant?
It's East Coast, baby. It's the Summit Nationals. I mean, Summit put us on. It's a great race, but first, got to give the glory to God for blessing me with this race team I'm on. I mean, we needed that win from Mako. I mean, we've been long without Mako since last year. Great race for my teammate Tony, U.S. Army. All those soldiers is always a heck of a drag race. But Brian, Mark, all the Mako Tool boys did it. And look, Ken was here from Aaron's, and nobody beats Aaron's. And Jack won, and we won. And I mean, everything's going good. Valvoline, Next Gen kept this thing together. So we got a great list of sponsors in Toyota. This car drives just like my Sequoia. But it's all good, man. And we couldn't do it without our good soldiers. Soldiers, come on in here, Colonel Kratz. Thanks, brother. Grant, I mean, this is what it's all about. It's a strong team. Don Schumacher, he puts it all together. 2 DSR cars in the final and a Funny car win. My hat's off to our whole team and our organization. Norm, the Fab Shop boys, they make it happen. They do it. And I love them all back there at DSR. And Steve back there helping with the cylinder heads and all. We love it, Garen. Woo!
Wow.